welcome to today's video or live. I am fighting the really bad case of food poisoning, and I still had to go to work. So I have Sprite and saltines. I've just ate some chicken noodle soup and was gonna do some videos for you guys pretty soon. So yeah. So hey Sally. Yeah, the food poisoning was awful. Me, my aunt, I had really bad food poisoning, and I was supposed to do a live, but every time I tried, my stomach was not allowing me. So me and my aunt got sick. Me and my aunt and my uncle got sick when we did my early birthday celebration. And because we ate similar things, and I'm allergic to a lot of the probiotics because the way they process them, it was bad. Hi. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, I was at work today, and they're like, do you want us to pick you up something from IHOP? And I'm like, no. So the only thing I've eaten in the last little while is saltine crackers and chicken noodle soup. So everybody who got sick, hola, ¿cómo estás? So, yesterday, or the day I got sick was the day we did the birthday celebration. So we ended up doing my birthday celebration on Wednesday for the family who couldn't be here in October. And we do the video and we're like sitting there and before we ate lunch I was feeling okay. My stomach wasn't hurting, nothing was. But we ate lunch and we went to a buffet. And the buffet we were at, we've never had problems. I've always eaten there and had good food. But me and my uncle and my aunt say that the crab tasted funny and that the mushrooms tasted weird. They tasted really fishy. It was like it was cross contaminated. So my uncle got sick, my aunt got sick, I got sick. And we ended up that day going to the mall and we went bra shopping. And all of a sudden, we get home and I had eaten cookies because I'm not a cake person. I don't know why, I'm just not. I like cookies better than I like cake. And so we get done shopping and I come home. And that night, I wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. But the next day, I have to go to work. No matter what. Like, I can't miss any work. So we're sitting there. I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I am extremely ill. My aunt had already called like a couple hours before this and said, "Hey, are y'all feeling okay? Are you okay?" Hello from Seattle, Washington. How are you? So then we go in and I start getting sick, and because I'm throwing up, my mom starts throwing up, and she's like getting sick every time I get sick. And usually it doesn't bother her because she is a nurse, she's seen it all, she worked with the veterans, all that. So then she turns around and like I kept getting sick, and we're both all looking there, and the next morning I have to go to work. Like, no matter what, have to go to work. So I make it to work on time. And so today, I was not feeling well. And I was just having a really, really bad day. And I ended up, I plug in my electric wheelchair at night. And when I plug it in at night, sometimes the cord, I forget that it's plugged in, so I get up before I unplug it. And when I do that, I ended up tripping over the cord and I ended up falling. So I scraped up my knees pretty bad. I had to call my boss and let him know I fell. And yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for the hearts. So, I'm turning around and I'm looking, and I finally get up, I mop the floor where the blood is everywhere, and I get to work. And I work, and I work, and I get sick. So I'm still dealing with the food poisoning. Yeah, I can understand why people wouldn't like them. Corey Mills. Hi. Yeah, they are not usually the ones I get. But when my stomach is on fire and not feeling well, and I have a case of food poisoning, it was the only one I could find in the store. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I usually like Ritz, or I like club crackers, or I like oyster crackers. Mhm. And while I was at the mall, I met this really amazing girl who was like becoming one of my best friends. And it was kind of funny because we were both in Torrid, and I was looking for bras. We went to a buffet, an Asian buffet kind of place, and we had food there, and I don't know if it was cross-contaminated, but me, my aunt, my uncle, I got sick, and yeah, it's bad when your security team gets sick. Yep. So, yeah, thank you for your concern. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate it. That makes me feel loved. Thank you. So, um, my aunt and uncle, I don't think got over it yet. My aunt was still feeling kind of queasy at her stomach, but I still had to go to work. So yeah, it's been a fun day. It's been an interesting day. And yeah, um, I've thought about, um, for a little bit, not going out to eat as much. But we were celebrating with family because they would not be here in October when my birthday was. So they wanted to celebrate with me. But yeah. It's okay. I still got to see them, and I got to celebrate, so that's all that mattered. Mm. So, I'll explain the whole, because I have family that lives far away, and I think I explained this in a video. If I haven't, that video is coming out soon. I have family that lives across the pond. And yeah, but yeah, I was very, 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 very ill that day. Hi. Hey, Gary. Fighting the food poisoning still. How are you? Yeah, I have thought about going vegetarian again because I was not as sick when I did that. And I'm gonna cut back on eating out because I got food poisoning. I got a double case of food poisoning, so we ate from Sonic the following day. And I had a hamburger and french fries, and usually I'll put mayo on my hamburger or something, but this time they had ketchup and mustard and all that. It really made my stomach not feel so bueno. So yeah, that is what I have been doing with. Oh, well, thank you, Gary. But the thing we are gonna do for my birthday, because everybody asked if I was gonna do a live that day, my birthday is October 31st. Yeah. Um, I will be doing a live stream on October 31st to honor my birthday. And if y'all want to join me, I don't know what time I will do it because I have asked for that day off, but there's no guarantee that I will get it. I did try to give him enough time, so I asked it off on the 26th of. No, what day was it? I asked it off like last week sometime, not the 26th, but the last Friday before last. And he's like, hey, if you're gonna ask off for vacation days, please. And I understand that because I understand that, they need to have enough manpower. Yeah, well, see, I had asked off for August 25th because we were gonna do the celebration then. We were gonna do the early celebration. My family was gonna stay in town from the UK and they were going to celebrate. Well, that did not work out the way we had hoped. It's going, my friend. I have food poisoning. But thank you. It's good to see you. Um, so they were like, you need to give us so much, like at least 3 or 4 weeks in advance. And, they were like, you need to give us this time. He's like, I'm not going to give you that time off. I said, that's understandable. I'll just work. So last Monday, they asked me if I would move my hours. So I'm working tomorrow a full 8-hour shift. And then Monday and Tuesday I'm working. Wednesday I'll be off. I'll be doing a 1950s video for y'all because I do have the 1950s outfit. The 60s has not come yet. But I did get some shoes and I will do a video after this live. And I will show you the shoes I got from Amazon. Now I live in Arizona. What is your favorite band? like music genre people. Yeah. Dave Matthews Band is a good band. I like Nickelback. I like Hinder. Maroon 5's pretty good. Genesis is a good one. Oh, I heard they're good. The Electric Light Orchestra. Isn't it called the Siberian Orchestra, or is that a different one? Yeah, I'm old school. Yeah. So at the mall, I met a new best friend, and we're gonna hang out sometime either next weekend, and we're gonna do crafts. I'm gonna ask her if she would be okay being on my channel. If she's not, I'm not gonna film it. You know how I am about that. I get weird. But I am eating. I have finished my Sprite. And I think I'm gonna finish the Dr. Pepper I have. I know Dr. Pepper isn't probably the best. Yeah, her name's Amanda. She's a little bit older than me. She's like in her 40s. She's pretty cool. And we text. And we have similar things. Like, we both like spooky season. I'm a big Halloween fan. That is my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving and Halloween. I'm not a big Christmas because I think it's overdone. Now, I love the meaning of Christmas is about Jesus' birth, but about the decorations and everything, I think it's overplayed. I think they play Christmas movies way too much. Yeah, we met at the mall. We were in Torrid, me and my mom, and we were bra shopping, and the only way they could get my size of bra was if we ordered it online. Well, I had to abruptly go to the bathroom because I was having female issues, and long story short, that was just a bad day. So while I was in there, I saw these earrings, and they had like candy corns on them, ghost, and pumpkins and things like that, and they were Disney. And so I was like, okay, I'll get them. They're on sale, whatever. And I get this heart necklace. It's pink. It's beautiful. I'm like, whatever. So then I turn around and I go in, and she introduces herself, and she's like, hey, we have the same debit card. We use the same bank. I'm like, yeah, cool. And so I pull out my card, and I grab it, and I'm paying with it, and we use the same bank, so we got talking on that, and I was telling her my name, and I'm like, hey, my name's Topanga, blah blah blah, and she goes, oh, okay. So we texted, and she has Hashimoto's disease and she has lupus and other autoimmune diseases, so I thought she was cool. And she's tatted up. She's real awesome. But I've made a lot of new friends. I made Rainy, which is my mom's friend's daughter, and then Amanda, and yeah, reconnected with an old friend. So it's just been fun. Yeah, so I'm like, so we ended up talking and we're gonna plan our schedules because I work all this weekend and I don't know what the schedule will be for next weekend because we are so short-handed and we've got to get everything done. So, yeah. So that's just been what's been going on in my life. Getting ready for spooky season. I got a plush blanket that is, October themed. I have my fall themed blanket and I ordered some hot apple cider so I could have it for fall. I already got my hot cocoa. Your girl's got you covered. See, because Timmy Hortons hot cocoa is amazing. Sure. So, so today it's just been a fun day. I got cussed out a lot at work. I know. They've been sending me emails about that too, and I was like, I gotta get some stuff. But Halloween and Thanksgiving are my favorite holidays, and New Year's. I don't know why, because it's a fresh start. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I love you guys. Y'all stay awesome. I will be doing a video about my shoes pretty soon. That will come out tonight.